Okay, welcome back. In this video, we're going to discuss for your insurance company why you're struggling to get to the next level and why through lead generation, through new business policy sales, you're struggling to convert, get to the next stage. And in this video, we're going to discuss the easiest way to scale. So in this video today, we're going to share the number one reason why your insurance company is struggling to get to the next level. Now, many insurance firms believe that they have this unique issue. They mentioned that their clients are hard to find, their industry, their niche has somewhat massive competition, or they've tried several different methods in the past, struggling to make it work, making them just default to waiting on referrals, renewal income, because they can't seem to crack the code. So they just default to the easy stuff, referrals, renewal income, sit back and wait for it to come in. So look, regardless of your next level is adding another 10K a month, or if you're currently sitting at say 150K per month, which you've been stuck at for 6 months and you're trying to get to over 200K per month, then this video is for you. Now, these systems, these frameworks that I'm going to show are nothing new. The chances are that you're already using them, but when used correctly with the right intent, you're going to see a completely different change in results. So let's just quickly combat who are we. Our firm, growmyinsurance.com, is the leading marketing agency that works solely with insurance firms and that implements a complete omni-channel, multiple touchpoint marketing system with over a decade of insurance experience, both inside sales and marketing for insurance companies. So this is the website. Feel free to check it out. The most comprehensive omni-channel marketing approach in the entire insurance space. Feel free to check this out. I'll leave this in the description of this video. I'll also drop over my LinkedIn there as well. If you'd like to drop me a connection, feel free to do that. If not, no problem. Just watch this video and you're going to gain a massive amount of insights. Anyway, so look, this is our client, Matthew. And Matthew had been, like so many, seeing some very impressive results, building, to be honest, one of the most successful businesses in his space. You know, like many, he did feel stuck, trying to push to the next level. And now this is no small insurance company. This is one of the most established in the industry. Prior to us coming on board, he was looking for some alternative methods, some new ways to get some policy sales, but he didn't just want new revenue for the business. He also wanted to see and what could be done to, through a new method, how can this supplement to what he's already doing? How can this improve new revenue, but also implement and improve what he's got going at the moment? So Matthew, super grateful for him and wrote a really positive testimonial for our firm. So feel free to check that out if you'd like. Matthew is an incredible client. We're so grateful to be working with him. No prior success. Matthew had already been using some of these systems, but not seeing the success that he'd like, into us adding over 115K in just 5 months of working with him. And that's for attributed sales. That doesn't include any of the additional sales that were made just by implementing this system and helping out what he already done. So let's jump straight into this and give you all the information that you need to make this work. So to start off with, look, this is your insurance firm at the moment. You're over here and this is revenue, cash coming into the business, income. A few things that you've already got in place. You've got referrals, you've got business coming in from people that are recommended. These are clients who are already with you, had good experience through using you, you've good competitive pricing, whichever that may be, and you're getting referrals off the back of that. People are sort of suggesting to work with you. Third-party lead providers you might be using, you're buying leads, web transfers, hotkey transfers, and mail shots. These are you buying leads from third parties. You've got your renewal income, so people who are just renewing from clients and from the portfolio that you've built up. You might or might not have Google Ads involved, so this is going to be targeting some sort of keywords, some really niche keywords, might be some brand search, and just overall trying to drive some additional revenue from people that are showing intent. And then you might have some form of affiliate or AI, you're paying people based on if they refer you and if the policy goes ahead as well. So you've got some structured deals involved there. And again, obviously these are ways that your business currently right now is driving on income revenue for the business. So we need to understand one thing, and biggest problem here is that your customer over here, your potential customer, these are people who are part of these exact processes. Okay. So these are customers within that renewals. These are customers within the referrals. These are customers within the third party lead providers. You need to appreciate that this is not even, 1 in 500 customers who are like this. This is 95% of the customers like this. And if you're lucky and you're in some very strange niche, it might be 90%. Okay. So your customer here is, searching online for more firms. Okay. Your customer is going to be looking, who else can we work with? Who else can I buy from? Who might be a little bit more competitive? Who might provide me some sort of features that I don't have at the moment? So they're searching online for extra firms. This might be people, going onto Facebook and asking for recommendations. This might be people going onto LinkedIn asking for recommendations. It might be people just going onto Google and searching for alternative platforms. They're asking friends, who do you use? Have you tried these? What made you go with that firm instead of this firm? As well as, being sold on to your competition. So your leads at the moment, regardless if they are, let's just say they're using third-party lead providers, or they're going onto Google and they're not seeing you, but they're going onto a lead provider's website. That lead provider is now selling your own customer who may already be live policyholder, or somebody who could be interested. They're being sold directly to your competition, and they're even maybe just looking for alternative solutions. So this might not seem that important. This might not seem like a really big issue. And like I said, it probably wouldn't be an issue if this was 1 in 500 potential leads, customers, people who are involved and somewhat interested in your firm. But this becomes a bit of a problem when it's 95% of your customers, because every single person now is looking around for alternative solutions that these don't have a fix for. Now, the only problem with this is all of this here is as a byproduct having this involved. So what's the biggest problem here? So the biggest problem with just having referrals, third-party lead providers, renewals, and all of these things we've mentioned above is that they're all single touch point systems, meaning that they only have a single touch point. So if you think about if you're taking somebody from step 1 to step 2 in a straight line, step 1 being somebody who may be interested is someone who's filled out the quote form, somebody who's heard of you, someone who's been referred on, and 2 being, cash policyholder. Most people think that buying process is a straight line, single process with just nothing involved, no headache, no pushback. But actually there is significant things that cause that. So it's not actually a straight line, and referrals, renewals, third-party lead providers, Google Ads, these are all single touch point systems, meaning that you can only, between point 1, point 2, you only have a single touch point in the middle to hopefully get that person to convert. Now, the biggest problem here is obviously you've got people searching online. Once they have been a referral, which is the single touch point, they're now aware of your firm. There's nothing here to stop them from just going elsewhere and to other firms. And there's nothing stopping them from searching online, being sold onto your competition, asking friends, and looking for a better solution. So there is something right here. There is a system, a process that you can put in place to effectively combat this issue here. Because look, you can't stop people going online looking for other firms. You can't stop people asking their friends for alternative solutions, but you can put a system and processes in place to be able to at least bring that person back to your firm, to your brand, and aware of what you offer. So the better way for me to explain this is, let's just say this is a bucket, okay? Probably not the best drawing, but this is a bucket of water filling in. Now, the water going in the top is your new customers. Now, these could be your referrals, these could be your lead providers, these could be Google Ads, these could be sort of renewals, that type of stuff. These are sort of income into the top of the business, okay? Now, like I said, the top of that business, the top of this bucket might be 10 grand a month, it might be 50 grand a month, it might be 500 grand a month, but effectively you are trying to fill the bucket up here with income revenue. Now, the biggest problem is you're not going to be able to fill this bucket up as quick, having holes in it. Now, these holes are representing all of these people leaving, asking around, clicking on your ads and not converting into a lead or a policy sale, people being sold on. Whilst you still have these holes in the bucket, you effectively have 2 solutions. One, just let it all run out, keep feeding it in and just letting it drip out the top, or put in huge amounts of money just to fill it up as quick as you can, and then just hope that the leaks, effectively you put in more flow in the top and the leaks coming out the side. Now, that is a solution, but again, it costs money, it costs revenue and less profit margins essentially in the long term. So the solution that we can put in place is omnichannel. Now, omnichannel, multiple touch point. This is the ability for you to be able to target somebody consistently. Omnipresence is the state of being widespread or consistently encountered, meaning that that person it struggles to actually not see you instead of trying to see you. So let me explain. So if we're thinking about this process again from, the drawing a moment ago, point 1, point 2. Point 1 being referrals, third-party lead providers, renewals, Google Ads, all the other systems I've mentioned above. 2 being revenue, cash in the business. We already know that your one touch point might start here, okay? in the process between 1 and 2, we already know now from discussing that a moment ago that people are going to be looking for alternative solutions. They're going to be asking their friend. They're being sold onto your competition. These are effectively stepping stones. These are effectively hurdles in the way of you converting this person from point 1 to point 2. Now, through omnichannel, through additional systems, through multiple touchpoint marketing, we can now target people again, because we know this is happening. We already know that these people are going to be doing all these things. So instead of trying to combat them and telling them, look, if you look for another solution, we're going to ban you from our insurance company. Instead of you doing things like that, you can just put multiple touchpoint marketing systems in that buying process to feed them back, to bring them back, to say, look, we're still here. These are some reasons you should buy us over them. These are some of our policy features that others potentially don't have. These are our reviews. This is why customers love us. This is why you was referred to us in the first place. And we can feed them through multiple touchpoint marketing systems. So effectively, we're then introducing your insurance firm during the process of them trying to look for alternative solutions. And again, we do this through multiple touch points. So multiple touch points, effectively, what are they? What are the systems that we can actually implement? So again, we can use Google Ads, we can use Google Search, we can use displays ads, we can use Instagram, we can use Facebook, we can use banner ads, we can use Messenger ads, we can use YouTube ads, we can use blog posts. We can effectively use a range of third-party networks. And the great thing about this is that they all intertwine. So this connected to this connected to this, and effectively you have this system that connects to everything. So wherever somebody goes, now between point 1 and point 2, they might have a total of 4, 5, 6, 8, 10 touch points before going from step 1 to step 2. So they've now seen your firm 2 times, 3 times, 10 times before either converting, turning into a lead, and effectively improving your conversion rates and your retention rate. So the best way for me to explain this is, imagine this is, your customer, the customer that we explained earlier. Every time, this red line here represents every time they are leaving your brand, they're leaving your quote behind, they're looking for alternative solutions. You've got this circle around you and everything that you're involved in. And every time they go to leave that, which represents the red line, you have a system now in place through multiple touch points through omnichannel, on where through the blue line represents bringing them back into the circle, back into your brand, back into why people should buy. So every single time they push out, you now have systems to bring them in. They push out, there's systems to bring them in. They push out, there's systems to bring them back in. And we do this through multi-channel. And again, this is not that important, and this is really not that effective if you think about it across one client. But if you then start to use that across multiple clients, hundreds of people a month, 10,000 people plus a month, depends on the scale of your insurance and again, what your next level is. This then becomes very effective across multiple audiences, because every single time that individual turns away, there's systems now to bring them back involved into you. And realistically, the main benefits that you're going to see by implementing omnichannel and these systems for your firm is, referrals. What does it do to the actual type of business? How does it benefit things that you've already got involved with? People who are being referred to you, we can now, through multiple touch points, build trust. We can give them reasons to buy. People that you're buying from third-party lead providers, we can now, through multiple touch points, improve the conversion rates of those leads. We can improve the conversion, we can improve the contact rate of those leads. So instead of people not picking up because they don't have a clue who you are, we can now, through multiple touch points, give them reasons to build trust, so the contact rates are improved. People who are renewing and potentially they might be looking for another solution, through omnichannel, we can build trust and obviously give you higher retention. Through Google Ads, the stuff that you've already got, you might be running Google Ads, but you're getting a load of clicks and hardly no conversions. Through using omnichannel, you can improve the conversion rates of your Google Ads, but we can also pick up old clicks. People who may have clicked yesterday, a couple of days ago, 10 days, 30 days, 60 days ago, we can now, through omnichannel, start to pick those customers back up. And again, obviously, if you've got affiliate programs in place, that referral is just being sent your way. We can now use omnichannel to build trust with those customers, give them reasons to buy, and obviously improve with high conversion rates. So omnichannel is going to be your best solution to be able to provide all these together, give this a solution to stop your customer, or even not stop your customer, but we already understand this is happening. Your customers are looking for alternative solutions. They are going to be swayed against other opinions. and you need to have a system in place to be able to combat that. So if you're interested in us implementing our strategies, this exact process for your insurance firm on a complete paid on results basis, if you want us to help you increase quality, increase the volume of policy sales through an omni-channel marketing touchpoint system, then feel free to reach out to us. This is only for insurance firms who have an already existing sales process. This is firms who have established teams and already have a sales processes in place, but just want to make them explode, want to get to the next level. And again, this is a complete done for you system. I'll leave the link below, growmyinsurance.com. Absolutely fine if you don't do this, but hopefully this has sparked some ideas. Hopefully that you have seen the solutions you can identify where maybe getting to the next level is a little bit harder by not having these systems in place. If you've got any questions, feel free to reach out to me. Again, the website, the LinkedIn is going to be in the description. Do all that good YouTube stuff. If you found this valuable, like it, subscribe, all that good YouTube stuff. Really appreciate watching this video and stick around for the next one. Cheers.